What's going on, world? It's your boy Devon Lassiter Productions. Just wanted to stop by and talk to y'all about some music. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about music. If y'all got any opinions or ideas or how y'all want this conversation to go, let me know. I'm here, just talking. I got that J. Cole, the off season playing in the background. I turn it down so it's not distracting. But yeah, man, just want to talk to y'all. Like basically, on the process of making music, making songs, the experience. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too deep, nothing too in depth. Just conversation. It's basically like writing a song. Where do you start? First, you gotta start by getting the beat. There's a lot of ways to go about that. You can go on YouTube and download some random beat, but so much you can do with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's good to get your skills right. You know what I'm saying? To fuck with your bars and see what you can do on certain beats, but it's not really, in my opinion, a route you should go. In my opinion, the route you should go is get your own beat, buy them beats, whether it be buying original beats or if you're buying a sample beat, make sure you get them samples cleared. Or if you're really creative, you can make your own beat. Like so many better ways than the original way I stated. But like, yeah, get a beat first. I would say when you listening to the beats or you fucking with the producer and they play the first beat, don't just say, oh, I'm gonna fuck with this beat just cause it's hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take some time, just chill, vibe, hear the beats he got available for you. Because I'm sure they fuck with different artists too. And if you are an artist, they're kind of familiar with your style, so they got beats lined up for you, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with them beats. If you don't fuck with them, be real, bro. Just say you don't fuck with them, and I'm sure they got something in the stash so they could whip up some shit. I can come up with some shit together on the spot. Like, you really gotta put your whole self into this. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about writing a rap, writing a verse, writing lyrics that rhyme. Like, the whole song is supposed to come together as one. So it all starts from the beat. Find that beat. I mean, you don't honestly have to necessarily know what you're trying to do to the beat. At the beginning, you could just be like, this beat is talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Pick a beat. Then that's when you either in the studio or go home. Start writing. Get straight to it, because the feeling you had when you heard the beat is still going to be with you, at least for a little while. So it's better to just go ahead and knock it out. You'll still have that feeling, that vibe. Knock that shit out. Because I done had plenty of times where I was like, okay, I'm going to say this. And I even write some shit down, like maybe a bar. And the next day I go back to it and I see the bar. I know how it's supposed to be read, but I don't remember the flow I had. You know what I'm saying? So that shit could throw you off. You're going to be wasting a lot of time just trying to remember the flow. So, but yeah, man. And then comes the writing process. A lot of people do it differently. Like, there's really no right way to do it, to write a song. I guess I'll say when I first started, I used to write the verse first and then go back and try to find the hook to kind of line up with the verse, but the sync with it just wasn't working, at least to my liking. So I switched it up. Came up with the hook first, the vibe with the whole beat, because again, at the beginning, it's the beat. Find a hook that vibes with the beat and that fits the beat, and that leads into the other verses. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not like the verse leads into the hook, because then when the next person does a verse, it's gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? The verse gotta make a template, a blueprint for the verse. So go ahead and knock out that hook, knock out that verse, and of course, you know what I'm saying, you gotta monetize that shit after you do everything, you know what I'm saying, so you can't get money from it, like YouTube and all that. But when you're making the verse, try to harmonize it a little bit, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily saying singing or nothing like that, but saying ride the beat, you know what I'm saying, ride that wave and flow with it. You don't want to rap no bars on a nice beat and it just sound like it's rushed or forced. You know what I'm saying? You want that shit to fit in with it. So write your verse to the beat. In my opinion, it's still just me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do it different, like I'm saying. Write your verse to the beat. Have some meaning to it when you write your verse. Try to make it connect with the hook. Again, you want this whole song to be one song. You don't want it to sound like different shit going on in the song because it takes the attention away from it that needs to be there. What's good, bro? ASCAP and BMI, bro. Yes, they matter, bro. They get all your royalties, man. If your shit overseas and all that shit, and they playing your shit, and you ain't got one of those, you're not gonna see none of the royalties, man. Like, it's not expensive at all. I mean, of course, you gotta pay to get it at first, but it's a one-time fee. Lifetime, you know what I'm saying? They cover you for everything. It's other shit you gotta do too. It's not just ASCAP or BMI, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, those are the main things. I'm with BMI. Let's work, bro. I'm up, bro. I'm working right now. But yeah, what's since you online right now, bro? What's your process of making music? If you trying to join in the live, bro, just join in, bro. Tap in with me. ASCAP. Yeah. I was gonna go ASCAP too. They both basically the same. It's just a lot of technical shit. You know what I'm saying, with the differences and all that, but it's basically the same shit. One of them is more based off like performances. Like, remember, these shits came out back in the day. So like, one is more based off performances, and one is more based off of like radio shit, like movie shit. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, they both basically do the same thing. You still in the borough? Bro, I need to get back in the studio. I got some new shit too. Speaking of, bro, studio selection. Yeah. It's all good. But yeah, studio selection, man. When y'all got y'all songs, the beat right, y'all got your verse and all that made, studio selection is very important. Where you gonna record this at? You can go... There's so many places you can go now, man. You go to an expensive studio just for the scenery and shit. Like, that's what you're paying for, basically. The lights and all that shit, the studio equipment. But nowadays, you could be in a closet and get the same quality. As long as a nigga who engineering your shit know what he doing, you could be any fucking where, bro. You could be in a fucking car, you know what I'm saying? So it really depends on where you want to go, like who you know, who you feel comfortable in the stew with. Do that shit. Me, lately, I've been just experimenting with different studios, just going here and there. But yeah, bro, send me some links, bro. We're gonna work. We're gonna link in real quick. Put us on work. We got some new shit coming up. My nigga SBM Gunner, man. But yeah, bro. Studio shit anywhere, really. Shout out to Neri the producer. That was my OG studio, man. Like, not even just studio, producer, engineer. Like, he coached me with this rapping shit, really. Like, a lot of shit. That's the OG right there, man. Neri producer, shout out to him. But yeah, after you get up in the studio, the first tips on the studio. I do not recommend going to the studio with Entourage. I mean, if you feel comfortable with your entourage and that's the only way you feel comfortable is with being around them, do what you gotta do. But I mean, it's a big distraction. It's just unnecessary risk. Because, I mean, you going in there to work. 9 times out of 10, a lot of people go in there with entourage is just there. Just there with them. They're the only one in the booth working. They're just there. And a lot of shit happens outside of the booth that you can't really control. And that shit gonna fall back on you. You bought them in there. It's your studio time. Like, it's not worth it. If they're in there working with you, if they're in there with a camera and they getting some footage, or they on a verse with you, you know what I'm saying, on a song with you, or they doing some kind of networking or promotion, then yes, bring them with you. But if they just there, in my opinion, I don't recommend it. But yeah, man. Another tip from personal experience. I mean, this might just be relative to me, but in case it helps anybody out there, I don't recommend drinking and smoking before the studio. Yeah, it might get you a little relaxed, get you more comfortable, but you never know. You never know. I had one time, I ain't gonna lie, I went in the studio. I wasn't drunk or nothing, but I took a couple of shots before I went in the studio. And I remember my verses, I said them straight, but after I heard them back, there was a little slur, you know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, if I ain't do that, then this wouldn't happen. I gotta waste money and time to go back in there to get that right. It's like, it's a big hassle you can avoid. So, it's my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Post-studio process, after you leave the studio, after you got your song done, engineered, sounds good to you on the speakers. You go home, on a ride home, you play it in your car, it sounds good to you. Get it mastered. Get your song mastered. Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good compared to a whole lot of songs out here. If you got a professional engineer to get it engineered, it's gonna sound good, but it can sound way better. Way better. Take the time out, take the money. It's not that much time or money. Do it. Get that. And you gonna hear the difference off the gate. But yeah, after you get it mastered though, that's where the real work comes in. Cause I mean, engineer done, whoever you got the master is done, their jobs is done. They're not really helping you no more. I mean, they can if you really rock with them, but they're not really helping you no more. It's all on you. What you gonna do next? Your song has the best quality it can have, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You could drop it. Where you gonna drop it? You can drop it on YouTube or drop it on Facebook or whatever. What you gonna do after that? That's where you really gotta plan and make a strategy for your music. Me personally, I had to get me a distributor. So I'm with DistroKid right now. You know, they put my music on all platforms: iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube Music. Got Shazam, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know the song, you can put your phone up to it, it'll tell you the song, give you the link to the whatever site, whatever streaming platform. Like, and so many perks to it. Of course, it costs money, but it's beneficial to the artist. You get your royalties. Like I was talking to old dude about, like BMI and ASCAP. You definitely gotta have those, and PRO. Definitely get your shit copyrighted. Definitely gotta get your shit registered too before you even decide to put that out. Because if you put it out and it's not registered, then the song is out there, but it don't got no code, like a barcode when you grocery shopping and shit, and they scan that shit. That's what your song will have on it, a barcode, its own specific tag to it. So when a radio station plays your shit, if somebody uses your shit on YouTube or wherever, that code is going to register automatically. If they're using it without your permission or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you'll still get your royalties. You'll still get paid. A portion of that comes to you automatically. You will still get alerted about it, but yes, make sure you get all that shit done. I mean, it's tedious work. It's a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. It's like, I'm still learning this shit myself. I ain't trying to sound like no genius or nothing, but like, once you start learning and start doing it, it just comes more natural to you. You know what you got to do before you really. Everybody got hot songs, man. They want to drop them shits tomorrow, bro. Take 2 weeks out, man. Don't drop that shit. Do what you got to do. Get that shit legit. Then drop that shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that comes to my last topic. Plans, man. Plans. What you plan on doing with this song? Is it just a song? Is it just a single? You got a video coming out for this song. You got a project. You got an EP. You got an album. You got a mixtape. What are you doing? What is the plan? What is the plan? What is this song building up to? You know what I'm saying? And once you figure that out, I feel like that should have been the first step, honestly. Plans. Before you even write a song or even get beats and all this shit and go in the studio, have a plan. What are you going to do? What are you doing this for? If it is just a song, then do your thing, bro. You just trying to have fun. But if you want to really reap the benefits of this music shit, and kind of, I'm guessing, be independent, you know what I'm saying? I'm basically independent right now. I still got a lot to learn on that too, but I'm learning as I grow, learning as I go. But if that's a path you're trying to go, this is something you really need to research and take steps toward. That's all I can say. But yeah, man, plan the shit out. Pick the right beat. Put your heart and soul into every letter, every word you write. Make that shit connect and resonate with you. Before it can resonate with anybody else, anybody can even fuck with it. If you don't fuck with it, nobody's gonna fuck with it. Make sure you fuck with it. After that, bro, like I said, find out where you're going to record. Don't try to do no fancy shit just because it's fancy and spend all this extra money. You can spend fucking $15, $20 to go right up the road, right around the corner and shit. You know what I'm saying? Record that shit, bro. Probably get a whole lot more songs done too. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit, man. Boom. After you get that shit done, get that shit engineered, get that shit mastered. Oh yeah, artwork too. Get you some cover art. You might have to hire a graphic designer or something, but do some photo shoots. It's a whole lot to being an independent artist, but if you really want to do it, anybody could do it. You just gotta put your mind to it and want it. Be dedicated. Have that drive. I mean, that's all I really gotta say, man. I just want to talk to y'all about some music. I love music. It's my passion. Lassiter Productions, you know, we do music, video production, we do photography, we do interviews, podcast coming soon. Like, there's so much more shit we got in the works. I'm not gonna state them right now, but yeah. Devon Lassiter. You find me on Instagram, Lyric93, LYRIQ 93. Find me on Twitter, Devon Lassiter 1, DEVON LASSITER 1. Find me on Facebook. Just type in my name, Devon Lassiter. And you'll see me pop up. But yeah, YouTube, you can find me at LYRIQ space MF. That's Lyric MF on YouTube. About to be popping up a whole lot more places too. Just stay tuned. Love y'all, man. I couldn't be here without y'all, the people, the fans. Hit me up if y'all trying to work. Hit me up. I'm always working, always ready to work, always ready to network. I'm here.